I said, now why would Dex imply that Alexis had anything to do with Agent John's death? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chessie for General Hospital, September 9, 2024. Okay, y'all. So first thing first, let me know down below what y'all thought of today's episode. We gotta start with Dex. Now I know it's their job to put two and two together and figure out things and all that. But the way he said that, I said, how you gonna insinuate that Alexis had anything to do with it? Tell my son. I remember thinking what he said. I remember thinking, man, that lady do this and that to Agent Judge. I said, you are lying. But okay, I didn't even notice that he wasn't there at Sonny's no more until they showed him at the police station and Chase was talking to him and he was saying they didn't find anything, they still looking. And then they started talking about Alexis, how Elizabeth and Rick gave a statement saying that they saw her there with a weapon or whatever. And he was like, Chase was like, he don't know why she would do it, or, he doesn't think so. And he's like, I don't know. They had a whole little situation where she said this and that. She was very upset about Christina. And then I remember thinking that lady would do this and that. I said, Dex, now, okay, you can do your job, but don't be over here lying now. You weren't thinking nothing about no Alexis and no Agent John. Nah, I don't know, for real. But they ended up showing up at the end of the episode saying that they got questions for her. They want her to come down to the station. But speaking of Alexis, she don't be thinking. She don't be thinking at all. I tell you. Why? If you just made up with Molly or she just made up with you, y'all made up with each other, why would you say everything that she done said on today's episode? I said you could have said, I'm going to show up for you too. Long story short, she basically said, forget you, Molly. I'm going to show up for Christina. She's the one that need me the most. She ain't said that for real, but I said, come on now. She is. Everybody right. She definitely coddling Christina and doing all this, and that's how she in the situation she in now, over here throwing weapons in water and stuff. I said, you would be going to jail right with her. She actually had did it. I said, look, no, but they still making a real big fuss over this weapon. And I said, how they gon', I don't understand. Then Rick all mess himself, but we gotta finish with Christina now. Alexis ended up getting them both in the room, and she was like, she just need 5 minutes. So they started going back and forth. Molly calling the baby Irene, Christina calling the baby Adela, and they just arguing over that. And Molly brought up a good point. She said TJ was the baby's father, and you're not even considering him. And I said, she definitely ain't. She don't care nothing about. I said, she acting like, okay, if they was arguing, what they got to do with, again, I keep saying the same thing. What does that have to do with them being parents to the baby? What's crazy is they still together, and her and what's the girl name? Blaze not together no more. I said, that's the crazy part. I thought she was gonna mention that at first. I said, you did all that talking. Just for y'all to break up. But yeah, they was arguing about that, and neither one of them see each other point. I was hoping that they made some type of progress, but what's his name? Michael ended up showing up, and Christina told me she gotta go and everything. And after she left, that's when Alexis and Molly was talking, and she making things worse for herself. And Molly was upset finna leave, and that's when Chase and them showed up. And they showed tomorrow's preview, and Molly gonna be asking Christina what she knows about the weapon. I remember what I was gonna say about Alexis and Molly now. She over here trying to play peacemaker and fix things between Molly and Christina. I said, y'all on Rocky Roads or whatever they be saying. I said Rocky Roads. Y'all don't have a good relationship. How you gonna try to, I hate when people do that. Why would you try to fix, you over here trying to fix this relationship when your relationship ain't even good? What are you talking about? You need to focus on that first. But no, she made things worse by saying basically she gonna continue to show up for Christina. She's grieving and all this. I still say that neither one of them seeing each other's side, and that's a huge problem. But since we talk about Molly now, we might as well talk about Rick and TJ. So they was at, I think that's the wellness center that Curtis and Drew and them opened up. But they was working now, and then they started talking about Christina. TJ still upset. He said he had to work out because it helps his anger. If not, he don't know what he'll do. Another thing I don't like how people who been absent try to show up and try to act like they just been there the whole time and stuff. Rick over here talking about some, basically he told, I think he was talking to TJ, saying how since nobody else considering Molly's feelings, we'll be there for her and all this other stuff. And I said, where you been? Now I know you could be there for people far away, but come on now. He over here acting like he's somebody's victim or he innocent or whatever. I said, come on, Rick. Then his conversation with Curtis, I was like, you don't give a darn about these folks. He talking about he took the case. He took the case because, it's for the medical side, not for the criminal side. I said they go hand in hand as of right now. They go hand in hand. He tried to reassure Curtis that he gonna do right by them, especially by Trina. I feel like when he made that comment about the Ashford family and all this stuff, he was slick talking about the Alexis situation. Do y'all think he suspects that she was covering for Christina and that's why he went and turned it in, or it's just because he don't like Alexis or what? But yeah, I say he can't be trusted. Then you got Portia over here. She seemed like she finna do something she ain't got no business. She seemed like she finna get ready to do something she ain't got no business. She been study calling about these doggone medical records or lab reports or whatever. Then they show her on the laptop, on the computer. And I said, do y'all think she finna get ready to switch the results and say that it's still in her? Whatever it's supposed to be out of her now is still in her or something like that? I don't know. But they keep showing it for a reason. They keep showing her calling for a reason. She becoming obsessed with this whole situation. And Curtis was trying to talk her down and talk her out of it and tell her to live her life and not be so consumed with it. But she ain't heard none of that. She don't care nothing about what you saying, sir. I think we're going to end with Sunny now because Anna finally doing her job. She finally doing her job. But who else we got? We already talked about Portia Curtis. Isaiah, Jordan. What was that man's name? I don't know. I didn't catch his name. But he got caught slipping. And then Jordan tried to stop him. I think he pushed her. Then he tried to inject her with that stuff up in the staircase. And I said, Jordan, you ain't no cop no more. Calm down. Then the look on Anna's face, I said, they're going to have a problem. She want her old job back. I don't know if she going to be able to get it, though. Do y'all think that's where they going with that whole situation, that she gonna want her old job back? I think they made a comment about that. She was talking to somebody. Was it Dante? It was somebody she was talking to. But Lucky and Holly. So Holly over here talking about some diamonds. She trying to find some diamonds and all this other stuff. And I said, yeah, she gonna need saving too. I think that they gonna end up overhearing her or catch her trying to help Lucky out, or either Lucky gonna be the one to try to help her out, because she gonna get caught. She's gonna get caught. If she don't get caught, I'll be shocked. But the way she keep going back into that room, and don't they supposed to have guards? They gonna say something about she been in there again unless they just didn't see her. But Lucky was trying to tell her to find the keys and help him. She told me something, let's think about this. What do you want? What do you want? I'll split it with you. I said, lady, what if that gonna matter if these folks take him out? Obviously they not. Because, he gotta say, Lulu. We haven't heard nothing else about Lulu. Do y'all think Sam gonna go try to help or something? I wanna know how they gonna fit this storyline up in here to give Sam her exit. But Isaiah ended up waking up. He grabbed Elizabeth's arm, and that's when he said Lucky or whatever. I think he said it more than once. And then on tomorrow's episode, Elizabeth's supposed to be saying, how do you know Lucky? So I'm guessing he gonna tell that he needs help, he in trouble or something like that. I wonder if he gonna make it. And now we get to the part about Anna. So Anna finally doing her job. She was like, okay, Diane ended up saying Sonny's not going anywhere. So she was like, she wants Jason to come down there. She knew. I feel like she suspected that Jason had the weapon. So she was like, come down to the station. He was like, I ain't going nowhere or whatever. And then Michael and them ended up coming in. And they started asking about Sonny's missing weapon. And Christina was finna tell. She was finna tell. And that's when Michael stepped in. And I said, what? If that's not the same weapon, I said, what is it tied to, other crimes or what? But Christina ended up telling Sonny that she took it and Alexis got rid of it. I said, oh my goodness. How they gonna get out of this? Because she gonna have to tell that she threw it in the water, or they already seen it, so they already know. They gonna go get those diver people to find it. It stayed the same. I think that Anna did say something about the weapon was the same one, a 9mm or something like that. But Sonny sent Jason to get rid of the other weapon, the real weapon, and he did. He put it in some acid, looked like some acid or something like that. I said, I thought they was gonna follow him. But yeah, he got rid of it. And then that's when Christina told about Alexis and everything. I think that's all that happened. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, this is her. Go rest of the day and be safe.